Hey, all you YouTubers. It's Tuesday, so that means it's Better Living with Patti. Again, we're going to share this Richard's YouTube channel. It's going to be Richard on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and it's going to be me on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And today I thought it was a good idea I got a helper here, little Opie. Opie's helping me with the water. But anyway, today I thought we would talk about cast iron pots. My mom, we're going through her stuff. Mom passed away and she never used cast iron, but she had 3 cast iron pans and she had a cast iron skillet. And I never really experienced cast iron until I bought a cast iron Dutch oven. And I purchased it quite reasonable, $25. It was $24.99 at Aldi's. And I said, oh no, now how do I clean this? Because, you know, cast iron, you can't submerge in water and you can't do a lot with it. So cleaning wise, I mean. So I made a stew in it, delicious. And some of the benefits of working with cast iron is the heat is all around the burner, like it heats the whole pot. It skillets the food really nice. In fact, I think Saturday I may cook a meal. I'm debating on chicken or one of the steaks that we purchased. But anyway, cast iron is wonderful for that. But the only problem is, if you have a cast iron pan that looks like this, you're like, do I throw it out? Well, this thing is like 50 years old. It's very heavy. Not like the new ones, like my Dutch oven one. It's lighter. The outside is made of aluminum. The inside is cast iron. And the lid is aluminum. But I said we have 3 sets. I think this is a 6.5 inch one, which looked just like that one. And I cleaned it the other day. And it looks fairly brand new. I mean, yeah, it's not sparkling brand new, but it looks good. I would love to cook in this, you know what I mean? It's cook an egg in there or whatever. It's really clean. And I did it with this process that I'm going to show you. Because if you can get cast iron at a garage sale real reasonable, buy it. Because cast iron has a lot of benefits to it. Not only does the whole pan heat up, and the handle, so you gotta be careful. Buy one of those rubber things that go over the handle, or use a hot plate. But cast iron is the iron from the iron on the iron goes into your food, so you're getting your iron from your cast iron, and that's why a lot of the older people used to cook with cast iron, because they got their iron from the cast iron. And it's beautiful to cook with. It really is. Once you get to know how to cook with it, it's great. And you get to learn how to clean it. You know, so it's this pan, believe it or not, look like this. And I got another pan that looks like this. But I'm going to do the smaller of the two because they're quite heavy. So the smaller of the two is size, oh, it doesn't have a size on the back. That's how bad it is. It's really, you can't see it. But the big one here, it's huge. This might be a 12-inch one. And then she had a grill. See, it's so badly tarnished, or whatever you want to call it, you can't even see the size. I do believe this one's probably a 12-inch. And then this is probably the 10-inch. But the 10-inch is a lot heavier than the 12-inch. Don't know why. They must use more iron or something in it. But anyway, or I'm a weakling today. So let's get started. I purchased, it's a set. You have to get a sponge like this it's like nylon, and it has a little bristle to it, but it has a chain on it. Very modern chain. And that was separate. This was $11.99. And then I purchased these 2 items. That would be nice if you could read it. These 2 items that were friendly to use and eat, especially the oil, because that's what you leave on. This is the soap and this is the oil, which I was surprised I got it at those two items together, and the sponge was about $22 at Amazon. Of course, everything's at Amazon. If you can buy it, when you buy your cast iron, or you get it at garage sales, because a lot of people, they won't even touch cast iron, so they'll sell them at garage sales. But if you buy them at cast iron, you can buy them at any camping place. You can buy them at any, let's see, Cracker Barrel used to sell them, but they don't anymore. Camping places, I think Walmart might have some. Any kitchen supply place, like Bed Bath & Beyond has them. What's that one over here? Marshall's. And the other one that works, that's owned by Marshall's, I forget the name of it. But if you buy a cast iron, buy the soap and the oil. Yes, you can make up your own concoction. Yes, you can do that with vinegar and Epsom salts and all that. But I tried it. It is so much easier to do it this way. So what you do is you get the sponge a little wet. I have a little bucket of water here, so it's not that I'm working. So you get the sponge a little wet, and you just rotate the sponge on the cast iron with the metal first. Okay, so you get it nice and, you don't want to get it damp, you just want to get it damp. You do not want to get it sopping wet. So then you do the sponge so you get it nice and wet, the whole inside, nice and wet. And if you do this before you use them, like I might use them tomorrow or the next day, this way it's done and you can, use them. Now you take a little bit of this, you take 3 drops, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do 4 on this one. And then you let it sit for a few minutes. And I'm going to look up some recipes for cast iron, because it's really beneficial to use cast iron. And, it's heavy. And, yeah, you can knock somebody over the head with it. One of the benefits. I'm only kidding. But it's really a good benefit. I don't have lids for them, and I wish I did, because it would be better, but I don't have lids. So now you take the metal part again. You got to make sure it stays. That's the only thing I don't like about this sponge. It doesn't stay. And you scrape in, not scrape it, you rub in the soap. And the soap, believe it or not, has a nice smell to it. It's not, it doesn't smell like, you clean the bathroom or something. It has that potent, whoa, this smell is terrible. It has a nice flowery smell, I guess it's called. Now you take the other side, this side, see it's already coming off, and you just scour the pan in such a way that it will come off. And you might have to do it a couple times, because this pan, like I said, was hidden away in a box. See how dirty? Recording has stopped. Oh. Sorry about that. See how dirty already it's getting? So you just keep going. And I found you have to do it once or twice before you get the full effect of getting it nice and clean. But I just wanted to show you how easy it is. I'm not using much muscle. And I'm just getting it nice and clean the handle real good. They have those handles that you can put on this, like a plastic type handle. Okay, so I got that nice and clean. See how dirty it is already in there? Yeah. So now you're supposed to just I have water here, and you're supposed to take the pan and just submerge it. Don't, like real hot water. You're just supposed to take it so it rinses all that off. And my water, believe it or not, is turning brown from what I scraped off. The water is turning, you know how when you see iron in the water? Well, that's what color the water is. I'll show you in a minute. So you take a towel, and you dry it. Now, I'm going to probably have to do it again, because the sides are really caked in. But I want to show you dried, how nice it looks. I still have to do the back. So we'll take the back and we'll put 3 or 4 drops of this on there. 2, 3, 4. We take our little sponge again. In the back, if you want to, get somebody, you know, get like, if I really wanted to, I could get Richard out here and he could scrape it off for me. But it's, you know, so he's doing something else. He's feeding the birds. But you do this, and you get it nice and clean. I'm definitely going to have to do this pot more than once. It's the sides need it, but you know, I'm just showing you how and what it's like to do. Yeah, I just got to scrape you know, believe it or not, this pot is about 60 some odd years. Mom got it for a wedding present probably, and that was about 1952. So, and Mom really didn't, she was okay with them, but Mom was the type of person that, give me a pan, the Teflon pans, you know, and let me just cook with them. So, you know, that was her preference, and, you know, that's how it is. So I'm going to submerge it again in water, the bottom part of it, and get it nice and wet. Not too wet, because you're not allowed to get it too dirty. I mean, too wet. And you take the towel and you dry it off. I really have to do the sides again, and I'll probably do it by the sink, because then that way it's, let's see what the back looks like. And that wasn't really hard scrubbing. It was just a little scrubbing to do. And now I got to wait for it to dry a little bit. I'll show you the water. If I can show you the water without it see, the water is nice and that nice color tan, you want to call it. But anyway, that's what it is. So we just got to let this dry a little bit. I've had a couple comments. Sorry, you know, when you're always working and your nose starts itching. I had a couple comments that said, good job. You know, we'd like to see you prepare a meal, which I will do that probably on Saturday. So I think it'll be chicken. I'm pretty sure it'll be chicken, because I really, and I'm thinking about doing, oh, I know what I want to do. This is what I'll do. It's called cabbage lasagna, and I'll make that on Saturday. So if you want to stay tuned, we'll teach you how to make cabbage lasagna. Really good. You'll like it. Okay, it's fairly dry. So what we're going to do now is take the oil. Now this won't hurt you when you cook. So, you know, just put 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. It's very, it's like one of these, I always use a paper towel with this, and I just rub it in like so. And of course, it just gives it the final, you know. And if you keep your pots and pans looking good, you won't have a problem with later on in life with them. Like, they'll always be good for you, you know what I mean? You treat them right, they'll treat you right. So yeah, this was an 8-inch. See, I thought it was a 10-inch, but it's an 8-inch. After I scrubbed the dirt off of it, I really have to do this pan again, but it gives you the essence of what it would look like. Yeah, and you can do this with vinegar and baking soda, and then you got to stick it in the oven, bake it for a while, just to get it, you know, down good. And then you still have to use an oil, though. You have to use some kind of olive oil or some kind of oil to, I don't want to say season, but that's basically what you're doing. You're seasoning the cast iron, and that'll make it nice, you know, so it looks shiny and it looks nice for if you're having people over and you say, oh, I have a cast iron. You know, you can make a casserole or something in it. I use them for steaks or something like that. You know, it's like cooking on the grill. It gives it a different taste. Okay, voila. That is my cast iron that looked like, I'll show you what the old one looks like. Here's the back, nice and shiny. Of course, there's still some spots, but I tried to do it fast for you, but really the inside is really nice, shiny, looks brand new. Looks like I just brought it home from so now I got 2 of them done. That's what I did with this one. I really scrubbed hard on this one. This one looked really bad, and it's really nice looking. You gotta let that dry, and then see, this is what it looked like. See how dirty that is, and it's really not dirt. It's you know, the cast iron gets rusty or something. And here's this is the 8-inch one, and you can see how nice and shiny it is. Yeah, there is some spots I still have to do. I understand that. I have to do the outside pretty good. But other than that, we're talking almost a brand new pan. It's a miracle how it works. But, you know, cast irons are great. They're heavy. They can really help you in the kitchen. So that's, you know, basically what you can do with cast iron. A lot of people like to use them. A lot of people don't like to use them. I've never used them until the other day. I used them and I really enjoyed them. Like I said, I bought the Dutch oven. It's a blue one on the outside because it's aluminum. And then the inside is cast iron. Lovely pan. No, it's not a pan. It's a Dutch oven. I made a nice stew with it, and it was really good. So, you know, it benefits you if you get the right equipment. I should show you my other pans. I bought ceramic frying pans. I researched it. In the Teflon pans, that if it gets scratched or whatever, it's not good for you. It's toxic. So I read up on it, and I got a pretty good set of ceramic pans. Excuse me, I feel like I'm, excuse me for a minute. Sorry about that, but it was just, so the ceramic pans are nice. They cook egg evenly. I have 3 different sizes. I have the 12-inch, the 10-inch, and the 8-inch. The 8-inch is nice, and it cooks it cooks bacon like you would not believe. The only problem with ceramic pans, you have to make sure that you don't put it on a high heat. Ceramic pans are very heat sensitive. It has to be on a medium to low heat when you cook them. But the bacon cooks beautifully on a medium heat. It's just, it comes out crispy. It's really nice. And believe it or not, there's not much fat on the bacon when you cook it. And then I have a Dutch oven, which is about, I think it's a 6-quart Dutch oven. I have, which is nice because, again, if I don't want to use a cast iron, I can use the Dutch oven to make stews, pot roast, whatever. And then I have 2 little, and they're little Dutch ovens. They're yay big, and they're a little round. I'll have to bring them out. And they are, I think they're 4-inch. And they're great for, and inside each one of these is ceramic. So they're great for my vegetables. And if I want to cook a little potato up, I buy those white potatoes. So, and we can't eat many of them. So, you know, I'm on 15 grams of carbs. So maybe 2 or 3 of those little potatoes. I mean, they're real little. They're like yay big. So that's, you know, and then I do broccoli in it, or if I'm not eating a potato, I'll have mixed vegetables, something like that, and they're really nice. Then I have to tell you, I had made a nice salad the other day, and I found, all these salad dressings are so expensive that you don't have the sugar and the carbs in it, because salad dressing is like a condiment. They just are outrageously filled with sugar, so just for taste. I was shopping at Aldi's. So according where you live, up north they call Aldi's, down here they call Aldi's. But anyway, I was shopping there, and they had a whole, like all their condiments on one wall. So I'm looking, and I saw this one, quite reasonable. I think it was $2.90 or $2.49. It's a pretty good bottle. They have different flavors, and the carb count is 0 because they use extra virgin olive oil. They use no sugar in it. They use like the seasonings, onions, stuff like that. The one I didn't like, it was the vinegar one, or Sonic vinegar. It had a little bite to it, but if you like anything that bites back, it's good. But it was like, ooh, it just bit too much for a salad. I've also bought the Italian one, and that is delicious. You don't even realize you have a low carb, no sugar salad dressing. Really good. I have to say I cheated today. I had some bread. I had a bun. I feel it. I just feel it. My sugar skyrocketed after lunch. Richard had to go to the doctor, so we had to finagle something for lunch, and I know it's bad. I could have had a salad or something, but they have these deals on hamburgers right now, so that's basically what happened. But I feel it. I feel sluggish. I feel tired. I haven't eaten bread in maybe 3 months, so it just played havoc with me. I'm looking for, and if anybody knows where it is, people are telling me Trader Joe's. They have it's like a tortilla. It's like a round tortilla, I guess you would call it, like a pita bread, but it's not really a bread. It's a egg petita, and it's made out of cauliflower and egg. Well, mostly egg, and they say it's delicious. I've tried Sam's. I've tried all over looking for this place, because of course they say Publix has it. Go to Publix, they don't have it. But I've heard you can make your own, but I've heard it's really good because you make a sandwich with it, I don't do sandwiches anymore. It's because the high salt intake with the deli meats and stuff like that. So what I'll do is, we're having a steak tonight, and if there's any steak left over, I'll cut it real thin and throw it in my salad, so I have some protein with my salad. I'm trying really, because it's hard, because you're so used to having a sandwich for lunch and something for dinner, and something with a potato or a noodle for dinner, and it's really hard, because like I said, I'm gonna make that cabbage lasagna, and that should be really tasty, because it's got the cabbage, it's got everything you make in lasagna, so it should be pretty good. We'll see how it tastes. Well, thank you. I'm going to finish up now. My pans are dry. Thank you for watching. I hope you like cast iron. Go to garage sales, find cast iron, because I'll tell you what, I was ready to sell these at the garage sale, but I said, let's look at these. So without further ado, if you find cast iron, some places cast iron is cheaper than others, but some places cast iron is cheaper than others. So, sometimes you can get a bargain at a garage sale or a flea market even. They don't want them anymore. They've camped and they're done with them. So, okay. So if you like this, please like like the like button, hit the like button. And if you'd like to subscribe, please do. And if you want more videos like this, please make a comment on the bottom. Nice comments, please. I'm just starting out. And also hit the bell. It'll tell you when Rich and I are making new videos, posting them. So without further ado, I'd like to say thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we're learning together. God bless you, and have a good day. Bye.